Guess who got himself a freaking Robin? The absolute psychopath that is Nemesis. Ooh, you know I love me some Nemesis. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are continuing where we left off with Nemesis. He finally realized that working alone was a no-no and decided to get himself a partner. So, what does a supervillain absolute psychopath do when he needs a partner? Find the most demented youth you can find. And he found one. This guy was a piece of work. But let me break it down for you. Our story begins in a court. You see, he was awaiting trial, but someone next to him had other plans, revealing he put a key in his lunch. The key was the key to the handcuffs he was supposed to be handcuffed with while being transported to the court. Not just that, there was a literal gun waiting for him. He was shocked, like, why are you helping me, bro? I don't even know you. And he just said, I'm a friend of a friend. He asked him which friend, and he said Nemesis. As soon as Pedro heard Nemesis, he got serious, like, yeah, let's do this. Guards came in and took him with them, but he had managed to finally upchuck the key and hold it in his arms. When he went to the court, everyone was awaiting for him, even the families he had wronged. Listing down his list of crimes, this boy was a demon, but they were not watching his hand, and that was their mistake. Because as soon as he was free and he felt the gun underneath his seat, he smiled. I am absolutely freaking guilty. Grabbing the gun, everyone trying to get out of the way, but he went straight for the judge, putting 3 in his chest, grabbing a hostage and running towards the glass, shooting it 3 times. He thought the glass was weak, tried to jump through it, but nah, that shit was bulletproof. He bounced off. Now left with no way out and a dead judge. He didn't know what to do. He thought he had been abandoned, but over the speakers, Nemesis called to him, my bad, bruh. I didn't know the glass was bulletproof. You have to meet me on the ground floor. He was like, bruh, there is an army of guards. How am I meant to get down there? Nemesis said, do it. This is a test. Improvise. And he improvised. Grabbing a hold of one of the guards and using him as a cushion, he jumped from the top floor to the ground floor, squashing people underneath them, grabbing their guns and laying the rest to waste. But he didn't need to, because Nemesis came through, crashing straight through the glass, mowing everyone in his sight. He was a demon. Pedro, fast on his feet, jumped through the door and both of them went flying out. Now they just had to escape, because this was real. They had a lot of cops. Nemesis wasn't worried though. He pulled out his katana and told Pedro to drive. Using this momentum, he sliced and diced. I mean, he was still Nemesis. Forget the fact that he was in the hospital. He is still Nemesis. Something was weird though. The car they used to escape just grinded to a halt, and the police started to surround them. They were not taking no risk because the 2 of them were technically psychopaths. They shot that car up swiftly, pulling it closer. They didn't expect to see a big chunk of C4 waiting. All of the cops were gone in an instant. Nemesis had escaped, and now he had a partner. Taking the new kid Pedro back to his base, he pulled a Batman, asking this kid to take an oath to swear to only do bad things, never be good, and have Nemesis's back, and he will show him the world, give him women, money, cars, everything. Who wouldn't say yes? Nemesis told him, be sure, bro, this ain't no yes type of oath. You're giving me your life, your future. And he said, of course. And Nemesis smiled. Let's go. Because there was no time to waste. His training began. He taught him how to steal, how to kill, how to escape, how to run, how to fight, how to hack, how to create, how to build. He taught him every single thing he thought he should know. And most of all, he taught him how to blend. Because the first goal was getting back all the money he lost. He had to build his empire. To do that, he needed a fortune. And funny enough, he was tracking down a billionaire who was a recluse. Nobody has seen him in years, only coming out to have dinner. And with that, Nemesis found him, tracked him down, and had his boy blow his brains out in the back of his Rolls Royce. And Pedro did that shit, no questions asked, because he is a psychopath, and I love it. To his surprise though, Nemesis looked exactly like the guy he just killed, but this was part of Nemesis's plan. He doesn't like to show his face, so it was perfect to use this guy's face since he wasn't going to need it anymore. And next, they took his mansion, a mega mansion that no one else has been inside. Nemesis turned that shit upside down quickly, turning it into basically a brothel for supervillains. He looked at Pedro and said, "Go have fun, kid. I ain't your father. Do what you want to do." This was the world Nemesis lived in. Everyone do what you want to do. And later that night, they had a big heist. This is the first time we see Pedro in his suit, and he looked demonic, looking almost exactly like Nemesis with a touch of red. Rookie was born. Nemesis and Rookie. But as we come to find out, this book is not just about Nemesis, it's about the people he hurt, his rogues gallery. And the team had already started being put together. People that Nemesis had hurt have come together to bring him down. Now equipped with technology stolen from the hideouts of previous supervillains, they have found a way to face off against the absolute madman that is Nemesis. After giving eyesight to the nurse that was previously blinded by Nemesis and his men, now they gave him a gift of power to cause harm. Punching straight through a cinder block with his new gloves, he was ready. But not just that, they had more weaponry. Cause their goal is vengeance. They ain't here to be no superheroes. He's here to cause harm. And he will cause harm. I just cannot wait to see how he does it.